Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking, I guess I should say, welcome to Bombs Away Stadium in Hiroshima, Japan, where tonight the hometown Hiroshima Big Boys play host to the Kissimmee Bass. It's a Pierce Bowl.
This
Pierce
is the
Bowl
Pierce
1.
Bowl. Yes, it is. This is
And
the.
with me tonight is my former player and friend and colleague, Colin Pierce.
Thank you, Dave. Dave's always providing the best chips in town. But tonight we've got something special from Berlin.
We do. I don't know. I'm a little. They're not Mr. B's. They're not West Virginia's own chip. I don't know what we're going to do.
But they're Ripley, and I love them.
Well, if it has ripples, you can't go bad.
So we've got our first matchup.
Yeah, I'm so proud and so excited to be part of WFL history here with the first ever game between these two teams. And, there's a lot on the line tonight. There's family pride. There's a national stage with a potential crowd of maybe 2 people watching this evening. So, there's a lot for these two teams to play well for.
Yeah, and I know in the Discord server, Randy, the owner of Kissimmee Bass, he was posting a picture of him with his T-shirt.
He looks sweet in his gear.
He's excited, and he's ready to take it on to the big boys.
He had a good showing in his final preseason game. He gave me really a pretty good beating in that game. And Leroy Lightfoot is probably the guy for us to keep an eye on this evening. Their running back. He had almost 300 yards rushing in that preseason game.
Dad was kind of hit or miss. I'd say he was kind of lukewarm for the preseason, but that last game against Pottsville was a great show.
Yeah, it was.
And speaking of great shows, the big boys are lights out right now with the air raid.
Yes, they are.
That is their style.
I mean, if you're going to have an offense in Hiroshima, it's got to be the air raid offense.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any question about that.
They need the sirens and
everything.
All that.
Yeah, they probably got a play called Sirens or something like that in their no-huddle offense. And, Nolan's also done a good job putting a team together from scratch. And, man, I'm so happy to have those two, especially being part of our league.
Yeah, and leading up, the big boys' air raid offense is quarterback General Dwight Eisenhower.
Who else would you have leading an air raid in Japan?
I cannot think of anybody better. Now, going into this game, we've got a favorite already. Based on preseason, let me see if I can pull up some stuff here. Let me see what I can do. And let's try this. There we go.
I'm loving the graphics, by the way.
Those transitions are cool.
That's solid.
Well, be patient with me as I try them during our stream here, but that was pretty neat. So Hiroshima is a favorite by 8.5 points, meaning that our analytics team is thinking that Hiroshima might win this game by 9 points. What do you think about that?
Well, I think that spread is probably based on Kissimmee's early performance, maybe is accurate, but man, based on the way they played the other night, I don't know. I'd probably take Kissimmee in the 8.5, truthfully.
You know what? I think I'm with you on this. I think that if Randy can get his defense tightened down, speaking of, is the only offense in the league right now running a 3-man front defense.
That's a brave move on his part.
It's very brave, and hopefully will help him out with some pass defense.
Yeah, he should be able to, with the 3-4 being your primary defense, you have the capability to rush 3 but drop 8 out into coverage if you want to do that.
Right. So I'm hoping to see a lot of pressure from the secondary of Kissimmee. And then we've got the over-under here. So this is total points scored by both teams. This over-under is set at 55.5 points.
I got to be honest, based on what I've seen of these two offenses in preseason, I think I would take the over. I think it's going to be well over 55.5 points tonight.
So what is that divided by 2?
It'd be 28-27 would put you right on 55.
Man.
I could see it being that in the third quarter.
They both, I think this game will end up being a shootout. I think I'm with you. I think we're both in agreement right now. We've got a parlay set here on Kissimmee plus 8.5 and plus over 555. Yeah. So very good. Anything else before we get ready to kick this game off?
Just that I'm about I'm about to wet myself. I'm so excited. And so let's get this game rolling.
All right, we'll be back in just a second. And sorry about that, but we are back. Some technical difficulties. What would be a kickoff to a brand new league without technical difficulties?
Well, but you overcame it quickly.
That's what I do.
You're good on the rebound.
I come quickly.
That's what she said. I don't know. Man, I love General Eisenhower. I mean, he's got the haircut. He's got everything there.
The fish.
Perfect.
We'll make the selection.
So the Bass are going to choose tails.
Tails.
And first ever coin toss in the
Tails it
WFL. It is tails,
kick.
and the Bass have chosen to kick.
Have won the toss and select a kick.
Big boys will defend the south goal. So here we go. First ever WFL game.
And a look at the first uniforms here.
Yeah.
That is some bright uniforms from both teams.
No question about it. I mean, there's a kind of an arena league feel here, but it's everything that the NFL wishes it was and more.
That's right. Every NFL owner wishes they were in Japan.
Yes, they do. All right, so that kickoff return there is going to get out to about the 24-yard line, and at that point, Dwight Eisenhower and the troops will be looking at 1st and 10. Beautiful stadium here in Japan.
It really is. This is probably one of my favorite stadiums in the game. And if they score a touchdown, they let off bombs.
Yes. I mean, how much more appropriate can you do? All right, up the middle there. That's Trey Tucker, I believe.
Yes.
On the first carry. He's going to pick up 14 yards. I mean, that's going to set the tone for the entire offensive evening, I think, for them.
Yeah, you know, we talked about Kissimmee's three-man front helping them with the pass, but it is going to give them a little bit of a handicap against the run here, and we're seeing it right there. Got one less guy playing up front.
The big thing is you got to bring somebody from somewhere so that the offense can't count on where you are. Shotgun set. Eisenhower back to pass. Ball out in the flat. That's caught for an 8-yard gain. So General Eisenhower complete on his first ever official pass attempt in the WFL.
How exciting. I don't have any numbers for any of Hiroshima's players, so that might be a problem.
We'll make it work. We'll make it work. I'll remember a few of them.
47-yard.
I set with twins for the big boys. Another handoff up the middle to Trey Tucker. And he's going to pick up about 7 or 8 yards on that carry.
Good spin move.
Yeah, the spin move is nice.
Let's see how this transition goes. About this. There we go.
There we go. Love it. All right, back in the same set. Eisenhower back to pass. Got plenty of time in late. Oh my goodness. The pocket collapsed all over top of him. It looked like he was going to have plenty of time to look downfield and try to drop a bomb on Kissimmee's defense, but I believe that's Head Snapper there that made that. Hank Head Snapper.
Yeah, that's exactly who
made
that
the tackle
was.
on that.
Yeah, good second effort by Head Snapper not to give up. Probably Ed Zipper missing the first
It could be.
first round there.
I'm surprised with the fishing theme that Randy picked up. His name's not Red Snapper.
Now that was almost a snap right out of the air.
Yes,
there
it
by
was.
number
Who's 11 there for Kissimmee?
Number 11 is Deshaun Johnson Jackson Ahid.
Nice.
That was my first time even trying that name. That
You
was
handled
good.
it well.
Thank you.
All right, we have 3rd and 18 for Dwight Eisenhower.
easy.
He can handle a long distance situation. It's probably him.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. This is 3rd and 18.
3rd and 18.
Whoa.
They're on a lot of good plays for 3rd and 18. Let's see what the AI comes up with here. Twin eye set. Eisenhower barks out signals. Deep drop. That ball's going to cut off the flat, and it's going to be well short of the first down. We'll bring up a potential 59-yard field goal attempt if Hiroshima were to choose to go that direction. I'm going to guess they're going to punt.
I'm going to guess they're going to punt. I'm going to guess if you are Randy Pierce right now, you're feeling good about that stand on defense.
Yeah.
You're starting to get those jitters gone. He's going to turn on offense, hopefully make something happen.
Right. And we'll see if Leroy Lightfoot can light him up again tonight. Oh, that ball trickles into the end zone for a touchback. I was kind of hoping to see a 99-yard Leroy Lightfoot run so I could feel better about that 96-yard last week. What a run that was.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. They're going to have to put up with an 80-yard drive right
Yeah, that's right. Man, those are some. I like this uniform. It reminds me a little bit of my Pottsville uniform over in the Welfare League because it's blinding white.
Yeah, you know what? If there's anything that Randy Pierce has, it's style.
He is styling and profiling. There's no question. Short drop over the middle. That ball is also complete by Rico Pierce. So both quarterbacks off to a quick start here tonight.
Yeah, Rico Pearson, number 1. This is one of the Guacamole brothers. This is Carlos Guacamole,
Carlos
and there
Guacamole.
are 3 on this team, if I'm not mistaken. His brother, Jose Guacamole, is tight end, and then the 3rd brother is free safety, Burton Guacamole.
So Mrs. Guacamole cranked out trips. Is that what you're saying?
Well, that's not what I'm saying. If you pay real close attention, you'll see all 3 of them have different skin colors.
Oh.
That's not saying a lot about them.
Listen, she's a good woman.
She must have ran an adoption agent.
She did. She had to.
Leroy Lightfoot gets a whole lot of nothing in that play. They chalked down.
Yeah, that little check down pass didn't do much good there. So it's going to be 3rd and 8. Man, those Hiroshima jerseys are loud. Gotta love it, though. All right, 4-3 defense. Pierce back to pass. And that ball is knocked loose. Which Guacamole is this?
Jose. No.
Guacamole.
Yes, I think that's what he said.
Yeah, he just about made a nice catch there in traffic. It would have been a great grab.
Just couldn't hold on.
Just couldn't quite hold on to that.
Good pressure by the big boys.
So we're going to see a punt. Both teams have traded punts here early in the first quarter. Big Hiroshima back to return for the big boys.
That's a key player for Nolan and the Hiroshima People.
Yeah, that's probably one of his better wide receivers, correct?
Yeah. Actually, I'm not sure which one he is. He's got a couple Hiroshimas.
He does, yeah.
Big Hiroshima, yeah, he's a wide receiver.
Okay. He and Big Nagasaki. Probably number 81, I think, is Big Nagasaki.
Big Hiroshima, Big Nagasaki, yep, both of them are wide receivers, tall wide receivers, 6'5" and 6'6".
Yeah. Well, they're the big boys. I mean, that only
They
makes
are.
sense. 20 set again seems to be the favorite set of Hiroshima this evening. Eisenhower barks out those signals. They've got good field position. Deep drop, deep ball, and that ball is caught over the middle.
Eisenhower letting it rip.
Yeah, he let that one rip. And it's the 83 Big Hiroshima. On the post route. He has on that ball, nice gain, and now they're in scoring territory.
Had a lot of white jerseys around him.
He did. The coverage was there. And we'll see if Eisenhower can continue to beat coverage like that all night long. I'll be pretty impressed by him. Pull back up the middle. Only a short gain. The fullback there for Hiroshima,
Papa Bunkyo.
Papa Bunkyo. Interesting name. Do you know that guy?
Not personally, just by his Twitter. Bunkyo Funky 69.
Ooh, man. Now there's a name right there.
He's real popular.
Does he know Mrs. Guacamole?
He has a lot more followers than we do right now.
Twin eye again. Isolation play up the middle, but this time Trey Tucker is going to be stopped for a 1-yard gain. Good defense by the Bass.
Yeah, the inside was full. Tried to bump it on the outside and make something out of it. Just couldn't make it happen.
I understand that owner Randy Pierce got hung up in traffic here in Hiroshima and was a little late getting to his luxury box. We were going to interview him.
Yeah, we were going to interview him, but they said that he was too busy walking down the streets eating dumplings.
Dumplings. I thought maybe he might have some
Pot,
sushi.
pot stickers, they call them.
Ah, I see. I'm showing my age a little bit. I didn't even have any idea what that was. When you said dumplings, I was thinking of apples.
Well, no.
No.
Like the ones pork stuffed.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was hoping that maybe at some point tonight he could share with us. Kissimmee's a great fishing area.
Is it?
Yeah, it is, and I was hoping maybe he could share a little bit with us about his favorite bass hole.
Well, maybe we can get him in at halftime to talk about it.
It's a possibility.
Field
All right,
goal.
who's the kicker here for Hiroshima?
Ted Dicker.
Ted Dicker. Dicker the kicker is out. If he makes this, he gets free liquor.
Liquor? I hardly know him. And it's good.
It's good, and Dicker delivers. I'm sorry, that's Dickert.
If he had a dog.
3-0 Hiroshima. 5:45.
It's be a great time if you're watching this video and you have no idea what's going on. Scan this little QR code on the bottom right and join our Discord server.
That's the way to go about it. Join the league. We're going to change the world. All right.
One Dicker at a time.
One Dicker at a time. Short kick to about the 10-yard line and a nice return.
He's going.
Oh my, he could be loose here. This could go the distance.
It's been a while since I've seen one of these.
Yes, it is. And there we have it. Oh, my, look at that dancing in the end zone. Who is that?
Number 87.
87 for
Stephen
Kissimmee.
Yodel. Is he Amish? No, he's not.
But you know what I heard the buzz among the crowd tonight headed into the stadium? They couldn't wait to see Stephen Yodel.
Wow. Look
and he
at
did
that.
in this case.
Wow. Yodelay he who?
Little old lady who, I think, is what he was saying there.
Whoa.
Touchdown, Kissimmee.
Wow,
What
wow.
a great run.
If that doesn't make you want to slap your mama.
Twice. Twice.
I think we're in for a
If
a good
this
game.
is any sign for how this game's going to go tonight, we are in for a treat.
Will hold the kick.
All right, who's going to kick this thing for Kissimmee?
Victor Zaleski.
Victor Zaleski. He was born in Zaleski National Park over near Vick County.
Ohio?
Yeah, MacArthur. He's from MacArthur, Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's close to Amish
he
country.
worked at McClure's growing up.
Man, I bet he can make a mean milkshake.
And there's no question. If he can make a hot fudge milkshake, he's got my vote for kicker of the year.
Aaron Jinko in the chat, owner of the Frankfurt Armada. He's got a game tomorrow, doubleheader.
Big game tomorrow night. Big 2 games tomorrow night.
That's right.
Chicago and Frankfurt, and then of course Djibouti visits Pottsville.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one because I'm biased.
I can see why you're doing it. All right, decent return by Big Hiroshima out to about the 27-yard line, and that'll set up the offense. 7-3 after Kissimmee drops a bomb on the hometown Big Boys.
They did, and that's not the first time that's happened.
First and 10.
No, it's happened at least 2 times I can think of. Long time ago.
So if you're Hiroshima, I think you got to go with what you know. Keep airing it out.
Why not?
But they are in I formation.
Well, Tucker's done a good job running the ball so far tonight. You know Trey Tucker?
I do, but I don't remember him being this big. He is 6'4", 250 pounds.
Well, you know, they give out rice steroids to the players when they come here for training camp. So
Really?
he's puffed up a little
Sneak
bit.
it in their kombucha.
From
Yes.
North Biohazard.
Yes. Probably drinking that tea.
Again, I formation.
2nd and 5. Same play up the middle. Tucker for about 7 yards. That'll be a first down, Hiroshima.
Oh, very good. Great blocking by the offensive lineman. Dave, do you want to highlight these offensive linemen for us tonight?
Sure. We've got at tackles we have Kakuchi Yoshito and Hara Susumu.
First and 10.
At the guards we have Kurahara Bunko and Otaki Yoshiyuki. And at center we have Mitsubishi Eclipse.
What? I dated a girl one time that had one of those. It's a car. It's a car.
It's a car. Yeah.
It's a car.
Yeah, it's a car.
It's nothing sexual.
Nothing sexual there. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Second and 4. Ball at the 45-yard line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down 4 for the big boys. Still reeling from that kickoff return. The Bass counter with a 3-man front, cover 3 defense. And that ball's nearly intercepted again there by number 12,
Great position by Willis Bubba Williams.
Willis Bubba Williams. What you talking about, Willis?
Willis is 6'5", 198 pounds.
He's lean, but he's a machine.
Yeah. Yeah. Willis Williams
Third and 4.
getting his
Ball at the
debut tonight
45-yard line.
in Hiroshima.
Man coverage by Kissimmee. Maybe a little bit of bump going on here.
That's a
And that
pick.
ball is intercepted. And looks like number 11.
That's Drayshawn Johnson Jackson Ahid.
Who was that again?
Drayshawn Johnson Jackson Ahid with the pick. Reading
Nice
that
play
like
there.
a children's child book.
Yes.
Wait,
Yes,
that was
boy.
redundant.
Well, you know, children's child book.
Great pick.
Great pick just the same. And they are in out around midfield. And with 3:45 to go here, they look good.
Yeah, looking good.
Rico Pierce in the shotgun. Calling out signals, taking a short drop. Ball out in the flat, but that ball's caught out of bounds.
Looks like they're giving
But
it
they're
him
going
right
to
now.
give him the catch on that.
Holy guacamole.
Holy guacamole. What a
was the problem
BS
there?
call that was.
Bad throw. I just gotta
Eisenhower
shake it off and move on.
is furious. And that's never a good sign for your enemy.
No, he's a crazy mofo.
2nd and 5. Ball
No challenge.
49-yard line.
No challenge.
They're keeping it going.
Looks like 2 months out of the defense.
Oh,
Rico
my.
steps out of the pass rush and delivers a sideline route. And over on the sideline,
17 on the play. First
talking
down,
smack right now. That would get a flag in the NFL, but we don't do that crap here.
Wow, so look at this. Rico showing
that
off
ball.
the salsa moves.
He's got some swivelly hips there.
Gets that from his mom.
No question. No question.
Wow.
I'll tell you who I'm looking forward to seeing carry the ball tonight is Woody Pusher.
32-yard line.
Is that the fullback?
It is. He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's a gold fullback, if I'm not mistaken. One of the only 2 in the league.
He's packing a lot of meat.
That's for sure. Didn't like that.
Rico back to pass again. Oh, and that ball's batted down to the last second. Great defensive play there. Number 5 there for Kissimmee was open. BJ Skittle.
Spelled weird. But Skittle nonetheless.
You like Skittles?
Second
I
and
do.
10.
Well,
Drive on
I
this
used to.
Fish, 32
You like
yards.
BJ's? I had to ask. I mean, they go together, right?
Anyway,
Was that Woody Pusher on the carry?
I'm not sure that was. Probably another Leroy Lightfoot handoff. But back to Skittles.
Yeah.
They used to use lime as their green flavor, and they changed it to sour apple.
That's why I quit eating it.
Me too.
Yeah. I mean, you got to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, you have to have standards.
4-3 defense for Hiroshima. Pierce under heavy pressure, but he gets the ball out in the flat and is caught. It'll be a little short of the first down position time for Randy Pierce. 4th and 3 at the Hiroshima 26.
Get those points.
Does he take the points here?
Get the points.
I guess so, because that's going to get it to a touchdown lead if they can hit this.
Yeah. That's what
So it's going to be spotted to 43-yard field goal attempt for Victor Zaleski from MacArthur, Ohio. Former employee at McClure's. I mean, that's a great story there.
Sounds like a hockey player.
He doesn't have all of his teeth. But most people in MacArthur don't.
Or the ones who work at McClure's.
Yeah, that's true, too. I mean, you can only drink so much of those milkshakes before it ruins your teeth. Artie Archuleta working hard to get that hold down for the Bass, and they run their lead to 10-3.
Pretty kick. Good kick.
Heck of a graphic, too.
Love that transition.
Oh, man. Fox Sports has got nothing on us.
Oh.
All right, Zaleski molds the ball to his choosing, tees that thing up, and he's about to kick it into the end zone.
Back for the return.
And now, you know, Kissimmee is notorious this preseason for starting off strong and blowing it towards the end.
Well, we'll see what they do tonight. I've noticed whenever I caught a bass, a lot of them get tired before you reel it into the boat.
They do put up a big fight.
Right. Right.
But can Hiroshima endure the reeling?
True. Can they stay put?
I wish we had Matt Bradley here.
Tim Tebow's blowing up my phone tonight.
What's he up to?
He sends me videos and things once in a while, and little messages.
Tell him you're busy.
Tim, I'm busy. No, you can't play it. All right, Tucker up the middle, and man, he's got some serious body lean when he runs.
With the carry.
Picked up 8 yards there.
He's dragging those bass on the way through.
Brown.
He's dragging his bass.
Good block by number 30, fullback Papa Bunko.
Papa Bunko.
2nd and 1 from your biohazard 37-yard line.
And the big boys stay in their twin eye formation. They've been in that just almost exclusively tonight. Tucker up the middle again. Another solid carry. He's looking at 59 yards on 8 carries so far. That could be a big night.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Not even into the first quarter.
First and 10. Ball at the 44-yard line.
Eisenhower's looking for the red zone in this drive.
Yeah, he needs to. They really need to answer, because up until now, really the Bass have done about what they're supposed to, especially the kicking game. All right, short pass out in the flat there to Big Nagasaki. 5-yard gain. Second down 5 at the Hiroshima 48. And we're just about to close out the first ever quarter
Second and 5.
in WFL history.
It's looking promising so far. You never know. Every team's got a chance.
I do think this is really balanced, very close. It's going to be a great game. Tucked out the middle. Gain of about 5. And he's going to get that ball over. Well, he's not across midfield yet. That should be the final play of the first quarter. Unless Eisenhower has some kind of a sneak attack thing going on here.
He's been known to have those before.
Well, Japan's all about the sneak attack.
That's the end of the first quarter.
And the kamikaze.
And the kamikaze. The drink
Is that
or
a drink?
the pilot.
I've never had the drink.
You don't want one.
Really?
I drank a whole bunch of those at the Blue Tartan one night. It was bad.
They say that most people only kamikaze one time.
That was it for me. Well, now again, Tucker up the middle. And he's going to bust that for 9 yards.
A good burst of speed right there, getting up that first down marker before the Kissimmee basket close in on it.
Trey Tucker is quick. There's second and inches. He was just short of the marker here. Let's see what Kissimmee comes out with. Oh, they're still going to stay in their...
They've been in I formation.
Yeah, almost exclusively. Kissimmee still in their 3-man front. That is a fullback.
Thank you.
Onkyo.
Getting the first down. Doing his job.
About 5 there. Picking up the tough yards in the middle of the field.
He's a real team player. Have you ever met the guy?
He is. He's got a great personality, nice sense of humor.
Yeah.
He likes walks on the beach.
Super humble.
He is humble. Oh, empty set for General Eisenhower.
Could be dangerous.
Could be dangerous. Looks like he might be throwing that ball over the middle. Nearly intercepted again. He just got away with it.
Butterfingers, number 50, Stanley Snotknocker.
He had snot all over his fingers. No wonder he couldn't catch the ball.
He's been having a real runny nose the last couple of weeks. They've tested him for COVID about 90 times.
He's clear though, right?
He's clear.
This is what I want.
Not tested
Triple
positive
50X, opposite
It's got to
flow.
be something
Break.
making that nose run like that. Jeez.
Second and 10.
Maybe it's the
From
cherry
30-yard
blossoms.
line.
Could be. Could be. Mitsubishi Eclipse over the ball here, and Eisenhower looks at the defense before settling up under Mitsubishi's butt. Talk about an eclipse, that's right. Oh, my goodness. Nearly intercepted again by number 52, Peacock.
Yeah.
Is that Travis Peacock?
That's Zach Peacock.
Zach Peacock.
Zach Peacock is kicking himself in the butt right now. I mean, that was a pick six.
Third and
Easy.
10 from
I mean, that would have been the Blake Sellers of the league right there.
Snotknocker and Peacock need to work on their hands game. Little tip there wouldn't do.
Wouldn't hurt a bit. Eisenhower unfazed.
Oh!
And then they fumble.
Oh my
Let's
goodness!
see what happens here. I got to tell you, if I am Nolan Pierce right now, I'm throwing the challenge flag because I'm not sure he survived the catch there, the ground.
I'm not sure.
Oh,
That
okay.
looked like he had it
That's a
long
fumble.
enough.
That's a fumble.
That was a fumble, and
yeah,
that is
now that I see the replay.
What a play. And that's Snotknocker making up for
Look at that. Yeah, he cradles that ball in just like a little baby and then takes a little bit of a beating.
it. I'm not sure what happened there. But that deep post, that's the money maker for Hiroshima.
They have to be able to complete that route if they're going to have a chance to win the game tonight.
Wow. Kissimmee taking over at their own 3. They need to be careful here.
97-yard run by Leroy Lightfoot. I'm calling it right now. That could be Woody Pusher.
That was
That is Woody Pusher.
It's about
Gain
time.
of 8 yards on the play.
I noticed that our good friend Logan Foster is now available there in chat.
Second and
It's
10.
good to have everybody here.
It's all 2 of our people.
Everybody's watching. This
Yeah.
is great. We have full.
We have a
we
full
are at
house.
full capacity. Woody Pusher again. Couldn't get it there.
He couldn't quite get all the way to the chain.
She said a little more, please.
A little more. Push a little harder, Woody.
Double here. So let's buckle down, guys.
Third and 1.
Rico Pierce leads the troops up to the line of scrimmage on 3rd and 1 from his own 12. And they're going to come out in their eye set with twins. See what they can get done here in short yardage. Oh, and they're going to drop it out to pass. Leroy Lightfoot. Very well done. Nice swing pass, nice route, nice pass, nice catch.
Pick up a
1st
12
and
yards
10.
on the
Nice to
play.
see
First down.
Leroy keeping his feet in bounds and turning it upfield.
So many times the back just catches that ball for a -1.
Yep, that's awesome. Great job by Leroy. We have a story on Leroy.
Leroy Lightfoot. See, it sounds like you might have one.
I went to school with a girl named Lightfoot. Last name Lightfoot.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is this her brother?
Samantha Lightfoot.
Samantha
and
Lightfoot.
10.
Why do I know who that is?
Because you taught at Wahama.
That's why. That's why I know who that is. I think her big catchphrase in junior high was, check out my Palm Pilot.
I've never seen one of
I have one at home.
those. Do you?
I do.
What do you use it for?
I have an old scouting program for defense, and it's the best software I've ever found. It runs on a Palm Pilot, so I'm still using it. No one's made anything better, so I'm just going to stick with it.
Huh.
Empty set for Rico.
Yeah.
He scans the defense, stays up underneath the center. Short drop. And that ball is jostled around by numerous players. Nearly intercepted and then dropped.
Nearly
Come on,
picked
D.
off by the
Desire,
Hiroshima
baby.
secondary.
Desire.
I'd like to highlight them here real quick. We have cornerbacks Ying Yang, corner Taka Nomo. Nomo passes his way. You
That's
know what
right,
I'm
no
saying?
more for him.
Yoshihara Toshiaki
Toshiaki, all right.
and
then,
Matt Bradley.
Matt Bradley is strong safety. I believe, didn't his name Coochie?
Matt Bradley. Yeah, Matt Coochie Bradley.
Matt Coochie Bradley.
I think that's right.
First down.
Is that what the women call him, Coochie? How do you get that nickname?
I think it's from.
I hope that made it onto the air.
We'll have to let him tell us.
Yeah, we'll wait.
First and 10.
All right, 1st and 10. Bass out to their own 44-yard line. Shotgun set for Rico Pierce. And a short drop. Step down to probably the... Is that the fullback? No, that's 19. That's one of the Guacamole boys.
That's Apollo Sneed.
Oh, is that who that is?
Mm-hmm. We've not said his name yet. Apollo Sneed. He is the no. Wait a second. He's got 2 number 19s. That's
Whoa.
Jose Guacamole.
Well, why wouldn't you have two 19s?
He has 2 19s.
Leroy Lightfoot on the carry, and he's tackled for a short loss.
Apollo Sneed is in the corner. Kissimmee.
This is a big one, boys. We need to stop. Hype it up. Hype it
Don't
up.
worry about it.
Third and 6.
A 3rd down that could make a big difference here.
Yeah, they really need to get at least another field goal or another 1st down before they have to punt, just to keep Hiroshima pinned in their own end of the field. Oh, that could have been trouble. Nearly intercepted out there in the flat by Mr. Howard.
I'm not sure where that.
I'm not sure either.
Great job by the generic corner.
Screw the generics. Who's this punter for Kissimmee?
For Kissimmee? We don't have a
He's
name.
a generic dude too.
Yeah.
Peter Puffer, is that his name? Tackle immediately on the return there is, that appears to be Big Hiroshima. He's doing all the return duties tonight for the big boys.
What's the deal with Hiroshima on offense?
They've been pretty much non-existent so
Kissimmee's
far.
got their number.
Shown a little bit of sign of life running the ball, but Eisenhower has struggled throwing the ball this evening.
I'd like to see a little bit more of the big brothers.
Yeah, I think you're on to something there. They've got to do something a little different.
That's a deep ball.
That's a deep ball, and that ball's caught, and that's going in for a touchdown.
Oh, my.
83 yards.
That's the biggest bomb Hiroshima's seen since
1943.
That's exactly what I was
Big
thinking.
Nagasaki caught it.
Wow.
Who caught the bomb first back then? Was that Hiroshima or that was Nagasaki? They got the second one,
I
right?
think so.
But
I
tonight,
think so.
Nagasaki gets the first bomb.
Yeah, Nolan would know. He's a history teacher.
It's true.
Wow.
And, just like that, they're back in the ballgame. We were just talking about how their offense had been fairly quiet. They needed to get the passing game going, and Eisenhower answered.
Those are the big boys we've been seeing all preseason. Maybe they're just getting warmed up, but Samuel L. Johnstone just could not keep up on that streak.
He looked like maybe he suffered from some rice wine last night when the team flew into town.
Saki.
Sake.
You ever had that?
Yeah, it's pretty good. You like it?
It depends.
If it tastes like old sake, it's probably not very good.
It tastes like Saki's. Oh, man. Okay.
10-10. 5:56 to go here in the first half. I got to tell you, I thought this would be more of an offensive explosion tonight. The defenses have played respectable football up to this point.
Yeah, for sure. But the over-under is, and actually all the analytics are still looking pretty good. Everything's fair game right now.
Yeah, they're on 20 points. I mean, they only need 35 and a half more to hit it. All right, let's see what we're going to get here out of the Kissimmee offense. Rico Pierce has played pretty well so far this evening.
He's shown a lot of composure for his inaugural season.
You know, if you're going to wear fish on the front of your jersey, you got to do something right.
You got to do something.
This is all right, light foot on the stretch play, and he rolls those shoulders over and he barrels ahead for 5 yards.
And a good wrap-up tackle there.
By Hoka Takabe.
That might have been Ohashi Sushi.
Fair enough.
It might have been Hoka Takabe.
Could have been.
It could have been. It probably was.
Weak side offset eye. Quick trap to Willie Pusher, but he doesn't push very hard or very far.
No, we've heard that's been a problem since he's been in the league. Mostly complaints from his girlfriend.
Mrs. Pusher is complaining a little bit. I believe that might have been Matt Van Meter on the tackle.
That was Matt Van Meter. That's a name we haven't said yet, but Matt Van Meter is a star of these big boys' defense.
He's the Mike linebacker, and he's settled into the middle of that man defense that they're sporting right now. And he's right out there, right on the coverage. You know, chased that back out of the backfield, did a nice job. And he got a little help on the tackle out there in the flat.
Yeah, Matt Van Meter is always there. And he's on top of it, man. I'm telling you. That guy can put her down. He can put her down.
Nearly blocked by Hiroshima, but the punt gets away. It's a nice kick. And Big Hiroshima is tackled immediately. Throws the ball down in disgust. We're going to have a talk about the blocking in the special teams meeting. I can see that coming up this next week. You know, it's the first night in the new league. There's going to be some rough spots. Teams getting their schemes ironed out. Players getting comfortable. There's a capacity crowd of 98,342 people here tonight in the stadium. Yeah, it's a big place. Twin eye again. Here,
Surprise.
no surprise there, but Trey Tucker looks like he might be starting to get a little tired. No gain. 4:08 running clock here in the second quarter. 10-10.
That was a good stuff there by Luke St. Matthews.
You ain't playing
Linebacker
like
for the
yourself
Bass.
today. We need to pick it up. I need some help, man. I can't do it by myself. Let's go.
Good
Second
parents,
and 10.
Luke St. Matthews.
Your biohazard, 31-yarder.
Sticking with that twin eye set. Tucker up the middle. Gain of 2. Oh my goodness. This actually having to work during the day is
Yeah, it must be. It must be. Came off a 14-day
14-day vacation.
3rd and 7. Your biohazard.
All right, Eisenhower with the hottest looking helmet in the league right now settles under center. Looks like he might be changing the play there. And he wants to air it out. Pump fake. And that ball is caught down at the Kissimmee 42-yard line by Big Nagasaki.
Who else?
Who else? That
Right.
guy's over 100 yards receiving.
Yeah, right down the middle. That's what they like to do.
They seem to be doing it well. That was a nice catch. And, with those pants, you don't have to worry about mud stains or anything here on the turf in the stadium.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about jogging out at midnight either.
1st and 10.
True.
They're reflective.
Yeah, they're very reflective. 1st and 10 at the 42. 2:45 to go. Fullback up the middle. Bunkyo. And he's getting nothing.
Run by Woods. Tackle made by Moore.
Whenever I
No
see
gain on the play.
Kissimmee all over the place on a tackle, I think of Myrtle Beach with all the carp.
Yeah,
That just like they're
2nd and
jumping
10.
all over each other.
all over the place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what I think of.
Tucker up the middle. And he finds a little seam there. He's going to pick up 8 yards on 2nd down. It's a nice run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
What would you expect here if you're
2-minute
Well,
The
at the 2-minute warning here, I'm going to tell you that I think that there's still, it would be a long field goal at this point. But the main thing you want to do here is maintain possession. And whatever you're going to do scoring, you want to do it right before halftime so that Kissimmee wouldn't have a chance to answer back.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Because, of course, the AI may see it completely different, throw the bomb here, but I would try to run the clock all the way down. That ball's got out in the flat, and unfortunately, it's going to be short
I'm not
of
sure.
the first down.
I'm not sure if that's field goal distance for these guys.
52 yards. That would be a long one.
I'm not sure Ted Dickers got it in him.
Dickers,
Richardson.
yeah, he doesn't have that kind of length.
No, instead we're going to go with Billy Terry Motorica.
Billy Terry Federica. Fantastic name for the punter. He's going to try to pin that thing in the corner, but he's going to run that clock all the way down. Good clock management by the big boys.
Yeah, smart move.
Little rugby action on the punt. Oh, that ball is down at the 4-yard line.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good stuff from Motorica. That's the second one he's pinned within the 10.
Yeah, he's doing a great job punting the ball this evening. 1:10 to go here in the first half. 96 yards away for Kissimmee.
From the fish. 4
You
yards.
sit on the ball here and just try to get out of the first half.
Maybe so.
Evened up. That's a long way to go. And a quick dive play there to Woody Pusher.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the best play right now, I mean, if you're Kissimmee coming in as the underdog and you're tied going into halftime,
No! Not today!
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
or an empty back, maybe.
Yeah, that's right. That's what you want to run the clock out with. That's going to get it out to the 10, 3rd and 4. And, you know, they don't have to run another play. Now, it'll be interesting to see what they choose to do here. If I'm, if I'm Hiroshima, I'm calling a timeout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if you can get the ball back for
Well,
a Hail Mary.
what if they snap the ball over the punter's head? It'd be an easy two. Tackle for a short loss. And there's the timeout with 9 seconds left.
Wow.
So they are going to make them punt it here.
What's the AI doing? Making good calls.
Every once in a while, the AI makes sense. I would have taken that first time out after the 3rd down play and saved a little more clock.
Oh yeah, punter. I'm coming. I'm blocking this.
How awesome would it be if you snapped it through the uprights here?
What would that be? Is that a
This
field
would be a
goal
safety. Yeah, yeah.
for Hiroshima?
Punt gets away,
3
and
seconds.
they fair catch it. I don't know if the game knows. The people who created the game know this, but you know what you can do here?
What?
You can do what's called a fair catch free kick.
What's that?
They could choose to tee up the ball just like for a kickoff here.
Let's go.
If it goes to the uprights, it should be good for 3 points.
What?
Seriously, it hardly ever happens in football anymore, but it is it's in the rules that you can do that.
Really?
Eisenhower's going to heave this thing deep to end the first half.
Who's going for it?
Oh my goodness! Look at that arm. And that ball falls incomplete out the back of the end zone. You know, he was chinged up pretty good there on that throw, and he didn't keep it in bounds.
Yeah, but he went for it.
That's the end of the
He went
second
for it.
quarter.
That's halftime, baby.
Half time, 10-10. Great ball game going on here in Japan.
It sure is. Is anybody surprised yet?
Eisenhower, I thought, we might see more of a strategic, short passing game with him, where he could pick apart, what's going on defensively there with Kissimmee. But, I think the score, is maybe a bit of a surprise for me, if anything.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
thought it might be higher than this by right now.
Yeah, I did too, but Kissimmee's hanging in there, and I'll be real excited to see what both teams have in store after halftime. Speaking of halftime, are we bringing owner Randy Pierce in for an interview?
Is he available?
I think he is. Looks like he is having his assistants deal with the halftime shenanigans in the locker
That's
room.
fair. That's fair. I'll tell you what. I'll give up my seat here if we'd like to do a father-son interview thing here. I mean,
Sure.
It is Pierce Bowl.
It is the Pierce Bowl. I think that sounds good. Let's go ahead and transition here, and then we'll be right back. All right. I am here with owner of Kissimmee Bass, Randall Paul Pierce. Randy, how's it feel to be part of this inaugural season with the WFL and starting us off here with the game of the week, Week 1, and being tied going into halftime against a heavy hitter team like the Hiroshima Big Boys?
Well, first off, we're just honored to be able to be part of this inaugural game on this inaugural season. And then also the way the boys are playing. It's a rough flight over here, and it's a long road trip. But we got in late last night, stayed at a pretty plush hotel. The boys got out. We did a little sightseeing this morning, kind of take our minds off of it. Everybody kind of had the poops a little bit, nervous.
Was that nerves or was that the...
It was a lot of things. The flight over, they served us fish, and some of the boys don't like fish, but They ate it anyway. But anyway, we're glad to be in this ball game. Defense is playing tight so far. Like to tighten up the run a little bit. That Tucker kid, big boy here at Hiroshima, we need to stick him a little bit and spit on him maybe a little bit or something.
Yeah, that's right. So as the only team to run an odd man front defense, what was behind that decision, and how do you feel about it right now?
There's a coin that's got a head and a tail on it. When you flip it up in the air and you just look at it, that's how we decided that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
You
start
leave
with
it
the
up to the
coaching.
coin gods.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've made
Yeah.
several decisions in my life based on that. So okay, very good. So are you feeling good about the first half here? What are some things that you'd like to see differently, or are you real happy with how things are doing in the first
Well, I
half?
think our defense is playing great, but I'd like to see Woody push a little bit harder, and he's got some potential there. And we got a great running back also. And let's like to see us keep the ball on the ground, grind that clock out, because I think as long as we can stay close to Hiroshima, maybe we got a shot at this, because they're wide open, and you got to watch them because they'll get loose on you.
Yeah, that's right. And you know the owner pretty well. That's your youngest son, Nolan Pierce. And he's pretty wide open all the time too. So you kind of know what his tendencies are. Do you think that helps you going into this game?
No. He's hard to read. Do a lot of laundry for him. Wash a lot of dishes. Eats my food. Yeah. Other than that, when he's on the football field, he's a completely different animal. So it's hard to guess that.
Okay, very good. Well, Randy, I appreciate your time. I'm gonna let you get back to the team and finish out the second half.
All right, thanks guys. Glad to see you, and glad to be here and part of this inaugural season.
Very good. Thank you. Well, that was great to get to talk to Randy Pierce. Heck of a guy, heck of a dad.
He's going to be a great owner in this league. There's no question about that.
Yeah.
He brings a wisdom to the team that I think is unmatched in this league.
That is for sure.
All right, that return's going to get back out to the 27-yard line. And anytime somebody wants to fire up some offensive firepower tonight, I'm ready to watch.
I'd love to see it. Yeah, we need somebody to strike a match.
We've had, this game's had a lot of stuff. Long kickoff return, an interception, fumble, going in to score. That would have broken the tie. They were going to get points out of that, even if it was only a field goal.
Yeah, I had forgotten about that. The only touchdown that Kissimmee has scored has been on a kickoff return.
Maybe they should just let Hiroshima score so that they can then run their kickoff return play. And, that way we can get some stuff going.
Well, right now, we're not really getting the job done running here. That was another run up the middle by Woody Pusher.
Yeah, he seems like he's suffering maybe from a little bit of ED here.
Why don't you put on a red shirt?
I don't know if the team physician can take him into that tent, maybe give him some Viagra or Cialis.
He always talks a big game, but never really shows up.
Yeah, that was a heck of a catch.
Yes, it was.
Right there. I'm going to bet that was one of the guacamole boys.
It probably was. It looks like that was number 5.
Number 5. Who is that?
That's Mr. Skittle.
Oh, B.J. Skittle, of course. Mm-hmm. Tough catch over the middle here. Man, that ball was stuck in tight coverage there. Heck of a throw by Rico Pierce.
Yeah.
1st and 10 out around midfield.
1st and 10 from the Fish, 48-yard.
You're right, Dave. I really love this stadium in Hiroshima. It's beautiful.
It is. It's very nice. I'd like to see those. I wonder if they fire the bomber jets off at the in fairness, I think they should.
They probably won't.
And I'm thinking,
No gain on the play.
who's 72 there?
We don't have numbers for Hiroshima.
I caught his last name there. Let's see if we can find him.
Mike Dickhurst?
Mike Dickhurst, I think it could be.
That's a classy fellow.
He is. He seems like he's got a problem. Short rollout. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that brings back flashbacks.
Yes, it does. Short roll, ball up in the air. Wow.
Oh, no. Almost picked off by a defensive lineman. You remember that?
Tell the story.
JV, junior varsity quarterback.
Oh, yeah. Is that how yours got tipped?
Call an
A D-line
audible.
tipped it?
Call an audible.
Oh, my
Go back,
goodness.
step back, throw it. Intercepted by a defensive lineman.
Well, at least it was complete.
That was 2 for 2 that day.
Here's back to pass. And that ball's tipped again and picked off by the hometown big boys. And the second time tonight where a promising drive for Kissimmee ends in a turnover.
I think that right there was Coochie
That was
Bradley.
Coochie Bradley with
Yes,
the
it
catch.
was.
Watch this, man.
Look
Look
that
at the body on
concentration.
that guy.
Wow.
Fantastic play on the ball.
Yeah, great concentration. Great awareness. You don't hear that a lot from Coochie Bradley.
No, I mean, he's really pumped up for this game.
And just like that, Hiroshima is taking the ball the other way.
Eisenhower with the pump fake. Dump that out in the flat to what appears to be his tight end.
Hey, what was the story with the pick?
And
What can I
they're
say?
going to pick
The guy
up
made a
6
nice
yards
play on
there.
the
Nice
ball.
gain.
Tight end is leader
Hirohito.
Hirohito. Yes.
He's another general with some historical ties there. I gotta say I'm really impressed with the way that Nolan set that playbook up. He's into an eye so much. I mean, you input the playbooks, right?
I did.
How many formations did he run out of?
He has more than that.
Yeah, and so far tonight, that's been, other than an occasional empty set, twin eye is what we've seen.
That's weird.
It is. 1st and 10 at midfield. Tucker with the 9-yard run.
Tucker's starting to get heated up, and I don't know. Let me check here. If
There's
Trey
something-
Tucker has workhorse, we're in trouble.
Yeah, he's just going to keep getting better.
He does have workhorse.
From the Fish, 40-yard.
There's something about Tucker that I just find to be kind of unusual.
What's that?
Well, you look him over. We'll talk about it after the game. I don't want to give anything away at this moment. But see if you catch on to what I'm seeing about it.
Smith, no gain on the play.
He does deliver with a short run there to get him to 3rd and inches.
Third and
This would be a good time to give the ball to Papa Bunkio.
40-yard.
It's been a while since we've seen this. Kissimmee and nickel formation.
So Tucker run, he's going to get the first down there by just barely. Ball breaker, I think, was in on the tackle there.
I see. The interesting thing about Trey
There's something
Tucker.
very interesting about Trey Tucker.
Wow.
I've never seen that in this game before. Have you?
No, well, I've only seen it
Fish, 39 yards.
in one other instance in a different way.
Fair enough.
We call him Dirty Hands Roosevelt.
Okay then.
On the reception, Robinson with the tackle.
Oh boy, there's something wrong with us. All right. 2nd down 9.
2nd and 8.
Hey, Eisenhower's got a 91.8 rating tonight. He's having a decent ball game.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Those turnovers have hurt him a little bit. Little 5-yard outcut, and the tight end is going to be just short of the first down.
It was a good one-handed catch.
It was 45 there.
Number 45, is that the second tight end? That might be Big Papa.
Big Papa.
Hey,
That's what the ladies call him.
He likes it when you call him Big Papa.
I'm sure he does. Big surprise here. Hiroshima in the twin eye set on 3rd and 2. Eisenhower in the short drop. He's going to throw that out to his fullback, who is going nowhere.
Yeah, that was great coverage by Peacock.
Yes, Peacock was all over that. And the coach is all over the fullback as well. Third and 2 turns into 4th and 2, but it looks like, now here's something for you. The holders were in number 2 and the kickers were in number 2.
Really? So I think the holder there is backup quarterback Shiro Koichi.
And that's a 49-yard attempt, and that thing is good. Ted Dickert. Dicker the kicker again.
Wow. Very good.
Well, we've broken the tie, 13. And, I believe it was the last time Hiroshima kicked off that Kissimmee took it all the way back.
Let's see if they can repeat history.
I'm crossing my fingers right here, right now. Wouldn't it be great to go? Oh my God! I thought he was going to pop out of there again.
I thought he was going to break some tackles. Kissimmee got something figured out on that kick return.
Yes, they do. I mean, Stephen Yodel. As I said, people came in the stadium tonight saying, "Can we see Stephen Yodel?"
He's not your average Amish boy.
No, he's not. So a good return up to the 35-yard line gives the Bass decent field position here.
First and 10.
And Leroy Lightfoot in the single back set. Tight end trips for Kissimmee. Little swing pass possibly out here to Lightfoot. If he can get that turned upfield, and he does, he's gonna rack up 7 yards there.
Yeah, Rico Pierce did a good job getting rid of that ball. Had some pressure coming from his blind side there. Got the ball out to Lightfoot, kept his feet in bounds, and got 7 yards on the play.
Yeah, sure did. It was a nice catch and nice run. 2nd and 3, offset I. They're cheating Woody Pusher over a little bit. Maybe that'll help.
There we are. We had a shift in the defense. Usually that's a good sign. For
Oh my goodness, big hit there
Oh
by number 57.
boy. Couldn't tell you.
We don't know who it is.
Might be Matt Van Meter.
It's
Nope.
it's Hoka Takabe,
What a hit.
and man, he laid the hit on Lightfoot.
Wow.
Knocked him clear off of his feet, and that short loss, 3rd and 6. That's still a manageable 3rd down, though, Colin. I feel good about Rico Pierce and what he has a chance to do here.
Yeah, there's one play I want to see happen right now on the offense.
Would that be the flea flicker?
The 90 all Saints, baby.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, whatever they did right there was good enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, that'll do it. That was Stephen Yodel getting in on some 3rd down action.
He's having a decent night.
First and
He
10.
really is, but Rico Pierce having a poor QBR right
59.2. I mean, that won't even pass high school science that makes high school.
now. No, not even if your teacher is Dave Farr.
Far. Short run by Lightfoot. 2nd and 9. 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Second and 9.
See a lot of bombers in the end zone there. Did you notice that?
No,
That shot from behind the offense. They have planes down the end zone.
they're ready for Hiroshima.
Oh my
touchdown.
goodness! Lightfoot was just about to get rolling there. Now he's slow to get up, but the curative powers of this league say no. You won't be injured this evening.
Yeah, that's
That's
right.
a power play.
Yeah, that was a big hit by Matt Van Meter and
Coochie Bradley.
Coochie Bradley.
Coochie laying the wood.
I mean, those are two guys that you do not want to have a threesome with.
How many times have you ever heard Coochie laying the wood in your life?
Too many.
Too many. Tight end trips. Oh, Rico Pierce is changing the play. And, he's going, oh my goodness, that was tipped in the flat. Could have been trouble. Taco Nomo, I believe, was on the defense there.
No mo, baby. The big boys' uniforms are bright, but I like them.
Second and
I do too. Honestly, I mean it's a
They're
good
bold.
blend of the black and then the highlighter colored jersey. I mean that's solid. Is that light side again?
It is.
You can't get the corner there. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
That was good closing speed by the corner right there.
No gain on the play.
Yeah, that kid come up and
You guys ain't got
made
game.
a nice hit. Toshiaki, I think, is that kid's name.
Let's make sure we keep him out of field goal range here.
3rd and 9.
Might be in the end. I'm not sure.
And the crowd's chanting defense. They've taken to the American game quite well. I mean, they picked up when to cheer and when not to pretty well. It's been good. That ball's incomplete, 4th and 10. Okay, what do you do here? It's a 58-yard field goal.
No.
No.
No,
No.
not even if you're Victor Zaleski.
The toothless wonder.
Fish. Back to punt. Sanders.
Okay, so they're going to try to pump this thing deep. Keep field position in their own favor as we get deep into the 3rd quarter here. Oh, that ball's going to make its way into the end zone. The punters tonight both have really had solid nights hitting the ball.
Yeah. Oh, looks like
Eisenhower's got a bad hip,
yeah, he's holding his glute.
holding that glute. The chain guy tried to trip him on the way out on the field.
1st and 10.
Yeah, I don't know what that was
From
about.
your biohazard 20-yard line.
Big surprise, twin eye set for the big boys. And Eisenhower is audibling,
could be
touching the
good.
top of his helmet, which means nothing probably. Fullback run up the middle. Oh my goodness. Well, whatever he saw, it was a good call. 2nd and 6. I'm sorry, 2nd and 4.
Yeah, he saw the opening in
For
there
the
and
big
decided
boys.
to give it to Bunko.
Bunko's a popular dude.
Yeah.
Second
Let's
and
all
4
play heads
from
up right
your
here.
Biohazard 26
Bunko's the life of the party. You should see him breakdance.
No question. And Tucker up the middle. He's going to finish off that series. Pick up the 1st down. We're under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Nothing wrong with that. Bunko leading the way for Trey Tucker. Trey Tucker keeps getting these handoffs. He's going to get more and more dangerous as the game goes on.
Yeah. We're going to find out if 4th quarter comeback is in the cards for either one of these quarterbacks. Eisenhower on the out route. A broken tackle by number 45. And they're now out to the 47-yard line. That's a nice ball Eisenhower threw there. It feels like maybe he's getting settled in a little bit.
Yeah.
And that broken tackle didn't hurt anything either.
Yeah, that was great yak by number 45.
1st and 10. 48 yards.
Big Nagasaki.
Big Nagasaki. Tucker up the middle. Gain of 6.
Big hit. Picked him up off his feet.
Ball breaker on the tackle there. 5 tackles, 1 fumble, no recoveries here today.
Yeah.
But man, what a hit that was.
Yeah, some say that's his nickname, but it's not. It's just his last name.
Now the fish.
Ball breaker.
Could be both.
Biohazard 13.
I guess it could.
I mean, if you break them both,
You gotta be careful around that guy.
yeah, I'd keep covered up.
For fish. 47 yards.
One eye again. Isolation play. Picks up the 1st down. Tucker's happy about it.
First down, Biohazard.
He's got to be over 100 yards tonight.
I would say so. Is Hiroshima going to be in Twins
Well, not on
for
this
the next
play.
5 weeks?
It'll be interesting to see. I've got a theory on that as I'm watching him play here. I mean, I don't know how much this game really mimics real life, but I just know that isolation plays block up really well against an odd defense if you're in the I formation.
Really?
Let's give
Yeah.
him no chance for 3 here, all right?
Yeah, it's pretty easy blocking for him. And we have seen a lot of Tucker running between the tackles.
What we saw there was a close-up of Hank Headsnapper giving his team a speech.
When Head Snapper talks, people listen.
Plenty of
Oh
time.
my
in the pocket.
goodness, he gets that. Man, he hung in the pocket there. Got the ball out to his favorite target there, number 45. And it's a pickup of 7. So we're going to be at 3rd and 3.
You want to see that receiver meet him halfway a little bit. I mean, he made the catch, which is great, but he was so close to that first down marker. If he would have just turned it up a little bit.
Yeah. Twin-eye again. Man, he was hitting the backfield, but Tucker, who's now averaging 5.9 yards per carry, cranked out that first down there.
Yeah, I definitely see what's going on right now with Coach Evans. We might need to take a look at the other after this.
I say we go with it.
Dread's looking good, Trey. The Dreads are looking good.
Eisenhower sees something in the defense there. And he's going to take that short drop and check it over the middle. I don't know why you audible for a 2-yard gain.
Morris with the
No,
tackle.
you'd think you'd try to go for something bigger
Yeah,
than
if
that.
I'm going to do all that, gesturing and all that stuff, I'm going to throw it up top.
Yeah, if you're going to say Omaha a couple times, you might as well throw
Second
the
and
ball.
7
Yeah,
from
yeah, that's what I'm
the
Further than that.
23-yard.
Here's something different.
Oh my goodness, shotgun set for Hiroshima. Oh, that could have been trouble. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Maybe that's why they're running a lot of twin-eye tonight. They've struggled with throwing the ball pretty much anywhere else.
Yeah, man, again, with the tip drill, Luke St. Matthews couldn't hold on to that second tip right there.
3rd and 7.
All right, so it brings up 3rd and 7. 9:02 to go here in the ball game. Kissimmee needs a stop. I mean, they can't give up a touchdown here. Oh, and here it is.
Oh,
Now
man.
the question is,
On the pass by Waters.
did he get out of the end zone?
You know who that was?
Who was that? Who exactly was that, Colin?
Deshaun Johnson Jackson Ahid.
Great play defensively, saves the day there.
Whoa, baby.
And it looks to me like he came out and they got tackled back. I mean,
He might have.
I might be challenging this to see if it was a safety or not. But who cares? They marked it out to 20. And, we got a chance to get this thing tied up now.
Wow.
Rico Pierce stole a signal. Short drop. Check down pass to Guacamole.
Man, I hate that.
You hate guacamole? Who hates guacamole?
Take that throw.
No.
Have you ever had my wife's guacamole?
I've not. I've
You need to
not.
come over for that. I'm telling you right now, it's the best guacamole ever.
From the fish.
No kidding.
I'm serious. She can really make some nice guacamole.
Wow.
What were you going to say?
I hate those curl routes. That's it.
Oh, okay. Ball out to Lightfoot, who, he's been up and down as a receiver. I was going to get on him there a little bit, but he's turned the ball up nicely after catches.
When we look at this from the aspect that Kissimmee has only scored on a kickoff return and had 1 field goal, they're struggling offensively this game.
They are. And yet they're still in the game. So it says a lot about them defensively. They've got a good plan. They've got good players. That ball's caught out on the sideline. Matt Bradley makes the tackle. Man, the graphic even looks like him.
Yeah,
don't
it
you
really
think?
does. It does.
Missing
It
some hair
looks
there.
like a mix between Matt Bradley and Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, I mean, and really, that's very true to life if you think about it. Cabbage Patch doll-like, yes, very much so.
Who made that catch? Was that Skittle?
I think that was B.J. Skittle.
Now I understand why you asked me if I like BJ's earlier.
Yeah, I mean,
I got
do you like him? mean,
I
that's where
didn't
was going
understand.
with that. Yeah. Okay, 4-yard gain there for Leroy Lightfoot. And Kissimmee's getting out there, you know,
Robinson.
near midfield where, you know, a couple more first downs, we could be looking at a chance to tie this game up.
2nd and 5.
Yeah, we'll see what they do here in this empty back
Empty
formation.
set for Rico Pierce. Does Rico have fourth quarter comeback? Oh, what a catch.
I can tell you. when you look at
Guacamole
13 on the play.
hauls that ball in.
Fish.
That's right.
Let's see,
You
your
see
boy
it, baby,
Rico
and you best believe
does
it.
have
Woo!
fourth quarter comeback. Does Dwight Eisenhower have it? He does as well.
This
We
could be a great finish.
Yeah.
Up by Ohio. 46 yards.
I wouldn't quite count this over-under out yet.
Especially if they get into overtime. Oh my
Rollout.
goodness, a little rollout pass. And that gets swallowed up by a defensive end
Number 72.
for Hiroshima,
Mike.
Mike Dickards.
No, it's not. That's Mike.
That's Ted Dicker.
We have Mike Dickhurts as the defensive end, but the second defensive end is his brother Harry Dickhurts.
Harry Dickards. Turn that thing up. Oh, and, you know, that's going to get the third inches. Guacamole there on the other end of that pass from Rico Pierce. That's a good recovery by Rico there to get him back in position
Definitely was.
to have a chance to convert here on third down.
That was a good tight end.
Man, what a
out.
catch.
Yeah,
And what good ball placement.
yeah, it was. Now you're third and inches here.
You know, you speak for yourself about being inches or whatever there. But yeah, it's third down. Split back set. Could Woody Pusher find his way into gaining the 3 inches that we need here for the first down?
I'd sure hope so.
Oh my goodness, he's going to be short.
And if you could see the zoomed in video of his girlfriend right now, she is shaking her head.
She's got a tear in the corner of her eye.
She does. She has seen this before.
She has, and maybe she needs to go find Dicker the kicker.
We're going to try to draw him off sides here.
But that's not going to happen tonight because we banned the cage contamination.
We did, but they're actually going for it.
Oh, it's complete!
Oh, you like to see it.
Oh, yes!
He picks up 13 on
Who's number 1?
Number 1 is Carlos Guacamole,
Yes, Carlos.
the dark-skinned brother, with the fourth down catch.
Fourth down catch, and that's going to keep the drive alive
First and
for
10.
Kissimmee.
Wow.
And, you know, there's a lot of excitement back in Florida right now. Oh, look,
Wow.
twin eye. Oh, wait, this is Kissimmee. Isolation play for Lightfoot. Gain of 5 down to the Hiroshima 19-yard line.
And Lightfoot is pumped.
He is. He's pumped up here. Man, that dude's jacked. He's
Yeah.
been in the weight room.
Yeah, he's really lean. He's really lean.
Yeah.
He might be on that
Action!
what's it called? The Oxycut. Hydroxycut.
Perfect sense to me. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. And he's tackled in the backfield there for a short loss. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Good wrap-up tackle with a linebacker.
Now, I'm going to tell you what Lou Holtz would say right here if he was talking to Rico. We've got 3 points on the board. Don't take those points away from us with a turnover.
That's fair. Yeah.
And yet, here we are in the empty set.
You're guaranteed 3 points. Don't do anything stupid.
Like, give the ball to Woody Pusher. That ball's turned the end zone, and that's a touchdown.
That was none other than the other guy who scored the touchdown, Stephen Yodel.
Stephen Yodel.
Too good.
Number 2.
Little old lady who.
Wow.
Touchdown, Kissimmee. And with about 3.5 minutes to go in the ball game, they have the lead. And here comes the kick from the toothless wonder, Victor Zaleski.
Yodel really being multi-dimensional tonight.
He's got both touchdowns, doesn't he?
On the ground and in the air.
Awesome. Just awesome.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kissimmee decides to re-sign him at the end of this year with a performance like that.
Well, if he keeps this up, I mean, he's a shoo-in. He's going to be a fan favorite there in Kissimmee.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Busch Gardens. He's probably going to Busch Gardens after the game tonight.
I can see the T-shirts now. Do you yodel?
Yes. Or would it be fair to have one that says "Got Yodel"? 3:26. Zaleski to kick.
Current combined
17-13.
score right now is 30 points.
We're a little ways off. We need something to get going here. Big Hiroshima with the return out to 26. That's a decent return.
Yeah, you can't complain.
First and 10.
Eisenhower knows it's time for him to earn his money.
He's really looking composed though. And
He
look
is.
at this.
It's an empty set for the big boys. Eisenhower back to pass. 5-yard out cut. 4-yard out cut. 2nd and 6.
And maybe now that Hiroshima is down, you'll start seeing some more of these pass-heavy formations.
Maybe so. Maybe so. They were content to try to sit on the ball there. But, you know, the crowd has grown quiet. And, you know, I think they're looking for some sort of excitement.
Watch the pass! Watch the pass! Louis!
Complete. Out the 45-yard line. Hiroshima now in their no-huddle offense. Still in the empty set. Eisenhower back to pass. Seam route, and that ball is knocked down by Luke St. Matthews, the outside linebacker.
What a good boy.
He is a good boy. Nearly picked off. Truthfully, I can't believe he didn't catch that. That's why he plays defense.
That's why he plays defense. It's not his
Man,
job.
we need more out of you. Where you been today?
Look at that.
Don't worry, man. I'm gonna get it turned
Trey,
around.
Trey Tucker's wanting the rock right now.
2nd and 10. From
But with 3:03 left, I don't think you can really give it to him. So we know they have 3 formations in the game plan this week, because here's another one.
Yep.
Shotgun set. Eisenhower. Oh,
Man.
that could have been the ball game. And that got, listen, Hirohito was open behind him.
Yeah.
But, you know, Eisenhower needed to put more air into that ball.
Yeah, that was their go-to play. I mean, the deep route to the tight end is what they've been money at all
3rd and 10.
preseason.
Ball at the
But Kissimmee was
24-yard
ready for it.
Apparently they've scouted him up a little bit, and they had the right defense called. Razor right on the stunt.
Plenty of time.
Oh, you know, I'll tell you, if there's
you
been
could hear-
one, there's been a half a dozen batted balls by the Bass secondary tonight.
Yeah, you could hear Randy Pierce on the sidelines hollering at his defense to get it.
Listen, whatever he's telling them, it's working.
Yeah.
4th and 10.
Let's go.
They're punting
That's elected to punt.
with 2:54 to go in the game.
I'm not sure that's the best call.
I'm not sure it is either, although, I mean, listen, both defenses have played well.
Yeah.
So maybe you can pin them in here. They've got all of their timeouts left.
Maybe Motorica has the best punt of his career right here.
He did force the
No
fair
return
catch.
on the play. Ball is spotted at the 23-yard
Interesting decision.
Interesting decision. 1st and 10.
I can't believe how we're 13 points.
4-point lead.
And Kissimmee having a
1st and 10.
strong-looking
From
defense.
Fish, 23-yard.
Offset twin eye. Stretch play to Lightfoot. Gain of 2.
Good
2
wrap
hard-fought yards.
by Matt Bradley.
Yeah, Coochie Bradley there. He still wants to win this game.
Yeah, he does. He hasn't given up yet.
Did you see that little dance he was doing? Was that the hoochie coochie?
Yeah, that's the hoochie coochie. Yep. Also saw him using his vape on the sidelines earlier during the last set.
Well, you know, I mean, whatever it takes to keep his energy up. Yeah, good job in clock management, but I'm going to tell you right now, whoever made that tackle, number 59, let's catch him. Tsushima. That was a stick. Met him right in the hole. 3rd and 7. 2-minute warning. Folks, there's a lot of excitement here in Hiroshima. 17-13. Bass holding on to a slim lead. Trying to keep the ball away from the big boy offense. This is a money down right here. Hiroshima needs this play. Stretch play to Lightfoot. And they're going to have to punt. Hiroshima calls timeout right away there.
You think they're realizing they should have gone for it a while back and trying to save themselves?
Trying to save that clock a little bit, I guess. They are going to get the ball here. And it's going to be a lot of time.
Come on.
They're going to have decent field position.
They're going to have to score.
We're going to find out if Eisenhower can drop the ball. The unknown punter waits. Shallow snap. High punt. Little spin move there out to the 41-yard line. So, you know, Hiroshima is 59 yards and 1 minute 49 seconds away from victory.
It's possible.
I wonder how Randy Pierce is feeling right now.
His butt is sweating.
You think he's got some butt sweat rolling through?
Definitely.
1st and 10.
Oh, look. Twin eye. Big surprise. Eisenhower under center. Deep drop. Ball out in the flat. It's caught. All that for 3 yards.
That's unfortunate.
Eisenhower's racked up decent yards tonight. He's got those 2 turnovers.
Yep, that's what's killing him.
That's
right
what's
now.
killing him.
But it's nothing for us to see these preseason games with the big boys getting 300-plus passing yards.
This is it. It all comes down to this.
Yeah, they have done that. And, you know, the fact that Kissimmee has held them under 300 tonight is really a credit to the defensive coordinator.
Yeah, for sure.
Isn't that, didn't Randy hire Leonard Koenig as his defensive coordinator?
He might have. I'm not sure.
Oh, my, there's a sack on the play. And, folks, that just made it long yardage on 3rd down.
Am I too hot for you,
Number
baby?
50 there came up with the play.
Stanley Snotknocker.
Stanley Snotknocker. Well, he knocked the snot out of the general.
Wow.
What a play. 3rd and 13. Did that make Hiroshima did they take a timeout there?
I think they did.
Look at this bomb.
Oh! He dropped it.
Oh, he dropped it. Hit him right in the hands.
He dropped it.
Big Nagasaki.
Oh, man, he's got to
4th
be
and
kicking
13.
himself for that. I was told one time by a coach of mine, if it's in the hands, you better catch it.
Yeah. And put both hands up when you try to catch it, too.
That too.
Yeah.
4th and 13. Ball up
Quit trying to catch it as one-handed balls.
Yeah, that's the truth.
4th and 13. This is a money down right here. We're going to learn a little bit about Eisenhower on this play.
We've got all the receivers out on the field. I don't know what that
And
was.
that ball, wow. Wow. I don't even know what to say there.
Yeah. That wasn't good.
You know what I'm going to do if I'm Kissimmee just to make a statement here in Japan?
What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to line up in victory formation and make it look like. But then I'm going to take a shuffle step back and I'm going to rocket the ball down the sideline and try to run it up on them.
Oh, man, that is rude.
It is rude.
That is rude. But for everybody having Kissimmee plus 8.5, that's looking good.
It is. We missed on the over-under, but the point spread thing we kind of come up with there tonight. And they're going to burn their last time out, but, you know, honestly, I don't even know what the point is at this point. I wonder if they made it. The Guacamole Boys. They probably were. They've been over 150 receiving.
Second and 11.
They had several clutch catches tonight. It'll be close. Victory formation for the Bass. And they're just going to kneel on the ball. Not a thing that Hiroshima can do about it at this point.
Wow. Man, and I would love to hear from owner Nolan Pierce right about now.
He's got to be
Pissed
pissed.
off.
Someone pissed in his Wheaties. The Kissimmee Bass roll into town and open up a can of whoop ass on the big boys in their backyard.
Yeah, they came a long way for this. And as one of the front runners of the league to now take a loss on week 1, it has to be humbling.
It has to be. And, you know, I would say you got to look at your playbook file and wonder why so much twin eye.
That's right, and hope that the 10 plays that you're given next week are enough to make up for it.
Yes.
They're going to get one more play.
Selected to punt. Sanders is deep to receive.
They are. Man, wouldn't that be something? Let's see. You know what I'm doing right now? If I'm Kissimmee, I'm giving up the safety. I'm going to let my punter catch and run back in the end zone and wait.
Brilliant.
And take the 2. Let's see if they do it. Oh my goodness, they're living brave. Pin deep. Is that going to get? Oh, the special teams coach is not going to be happy about that. Malone might not be able to get on the bus back to the airport tonight.
Yeah, that was awful.
3 seconds left, 80 yards away from victory. General Eisenhower.
I've seen it before. I've seen the Hail Mary play be successful.
In just this setting. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Eisenhower back to pass. And he's going to throw it out in the flat. What a dumbass move. Oh, my goodness. That's the ball game.
That's the ball game.
Bass 17-13. Randy Pierce, congratulations.
Who's surprised? I mean, we picked Kissimmee to cover the spread.
We did,
But
yeah.
I didn't think they had a chance to win. Look at this. They were shy of all the yardage markers. Hiroshima led in every category and still lost the
And still
game.
lost the ball game.
It was the kickoff return that won the game.
That was the difference
That
in the
was
game.
the difference maker. Yodel might be getting a big bonus after season 1.
He's going to set first class.
I think you should set first class on the way home.
Wow. Do you give Yodel the game ball?
I think you give him the game ball, and maybe you try to get one of the flight attendants to get him on that Mile High Club. I don't know exactly how you get on that.
Or at least a little handy.
A little handy.
He's going to set beside his BJ.
He's going to sit beside BJ Skittle on the way home.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, what a performance. Way to show up from a team who really was honestly lukewarm in the preseason.
Yeah, they got it together late.
Yeah, they did.
But I think they're a hidden gem in the league. I'm going to tell you, I played him twice in the preseason, and he beat me the second time, and I barely beat him the first time. But by
Look
the way,
at this.
Who's the player of the game tonight?
This is Deshaun Johnson Jackson Ahid.
With 2 picks, 7 tackles, and 3 tips
Gee
tonight.
whiz. What a play. It's been a wonderful night here in Hiroshima. Dave, we kicked off season 1. Tomorrow we have a doubleheader. I'm feeling good about this
I'm feeling good about this season. I think it's going to go the way we want it to.
It was a pleasure announcing the game with you. Hope to do it again next week.
I got to catch a red eye and get back to Meigs High School in the morning.
We'll catch everybody later.
All right. Have a good one.
case we need it for later.
Yeah. Yeah, because there might, if we ever decide we want to do league records or whatever. Woody Pusher, 8 carries, 13 yards. Perry Van Buren had a nice night.
Who's that?
I think it's Randy's defensive tackle.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me about the stats. I would have forgotten.
I wasn't sure whether we were even doing that or not.
It's good to have it just in case we do. I'm not planning on recording them,
Yeah.
but if we ever decide to do
Well,
it
and if they
later-
want, like if either one of them want to know, they can go back here and pull off whatever they want.
Oh, we're talking right now.
We are? Yeah. Oh.
Oh, well.
It's fine.
Did we say anything we shouldn't have said?
I'm trying to remember.
Me too.
I don't think we did.
Not that we would have.
Right. Right.
All right, that's it.